angry human being. I'm mad. Now, as some of you might know, I went to the BYU versus Southern Florida game on Saturday. BYU lost by, like 4, I think. That was one of the worst officiated games I've ever seen. And only because of a few plays. Officials will make mostly good calls. But it seems like all the bad ones come at the worst possible moment. Or just against BYU. They make so many horrible calls against BYU. It's insane. I hate it. But anyway. So, I'm there. I'm there watching the game. I'm like, oh crap, we might lose to Southern Florida, who sucks, by the way. But, so, before you go on saying, oh, BYU sucked if they lost to them, we were already on our second string quarterback. He got hurt and wasn't in for the last 2 drives, so we had our third stringer, actually. I think it was our wide receiver at quarterback. Unless we have 2 Romneys, but I'm not I don't think we do. Or at least 2 Gunner Romneys, because, receiver, I doubt you have 2 people with the same name. But anyway, I hate the refs. That is what we're getting out of this, right? Refs are stupid. I say, because, okay, let me just get this out of the way. Southern Florida is in the American Conference, and these refs that we had were American Conference refs. So I kind of think there's a little bit of favoritism in them. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Oh, yeah. But, so, there's 2 minutes left. I'm taking you through, what happened. So there's about 2 minutes left. BYU's driving. They're semi-close to the end zone. They take a shot to the end zone. It's just barely off his fingertips. But he was holding the entire freaking way. The whole way. The whole way. So it was either a holding or a pass interference. They missed it. They just, no. 0. Nothing. If they call it, we're on, the 5. They didn't. And we didn't score that drive either. So then, we stop them. We don't score. Then we stop them the next drive that they have. And then, this is the other annoying part. We get a nice play. So we're semi-close again. They missed an obvious targeting. And the booth can go review that. But they didn't. You know why? Because they hate BYU. I'm angry. And he was hurt. He got hurt. You idiot. You, refs, you suck. Honestly. So then, I think the next play, we take another shot to the end zone. They throw a flag, a make-up call for pass interference. He, it would have been in the end zone, and that puts it at the 2, because we were inside the 15. We were inside the 15, meaning that it should have gone inside the 2. The ball should have been on the 2, because it was in the end zone. But their make-up call, it should have been in the end zone, because that's where the other one was. But what do you know? Now we're only on the 5th, or 7, instead of the 2, with a first down. So we had first and goal from the 2. With 40 seconds left. I say we can score in that amount of time. But we don't score. Refs suck. I haven't watched the game on TV, but I kind of hope that my reaction was on there. Because I was dying. I hated it. I'm just sitting there stunned. Just not being able to move. Then I started booing them, because, what else are you supposed to do? They're screwing your team over. They lost that game because of the refs. I can now think of 3 games of the 4 that we've lost this year that came at the hands of the refs. Think about that. We are now 2-4. We should be 5-1. 5-1. And we're 2-4. We should be in the top 25. We were getting top 25 votes after we beat SC. course, the next game was the one that wasn't decided by the refs, but we should have beat Utah. We should have beat Toledo. Now we should have beat Southern Florida. Refs suck. And then we get Boise State next week. We might be down to a receiver quarterback again. I mean, of course, this might not start. Who knows? But, yeah, we're screwed. If we don't make a bowl this season, I am going to literally go write a letter to the NCAA telling them to get rid of conference-oriented refs and just get refs. Just random refs. Take refs. Like you, and you. Not, ooh, these guys are from the conference that this team plays for and not them. I say we go and get them so they can screw the other team over. We beat SC with horrible refs. That's how good we are. Like, we're beating FC with USC with horrid refs. We beat Tennessee with horrid refs. And bad luck. But, like, seriously, I just am so mad. Like, honestly, we had the same crew of officiating. Like, the same officials for, like, 3-4 games straight. I swear. Like, I hate them. They're evil. They're the definition of evil. College football and football refs in general are evil. Also, I kind of think it's dumb how if they're going to have the replay review to do some things, why can't you do, like, all things? Like, that also seems pretty, like, stupid. Like, I can understand not doing judgment calls, but if it's like in college, I wish you could challenge pass interference or holding. Because, or, like, holding on DBs, like, maybe not offense, like, linemen, because there's always a holding, like, you can say anything's a holding, so that'd be kind of a judgment call, but, like, he was grabbing him. You could not argue that he wasn't grabbing him. Seriously. Evil. Absolutely evil. I can't stand them. Like, they've screwed us over 3 times. We'd be top 20 by now. We'd be, like, top 15, like, we beat Utah. We would have been. We beat SC. We wouldn't have beat Washington. Who knows how Boise's gonna go. If we win that, well, I mean, I'm not sure what I'll do if we win that. We're probably not gonna win because, first off, refs hate us. We might be on our receiver quarterback or our second string because our first is out. Of course, Bachmeier not be playing, but it's in Provo too, which is where BYU plays. If you didn't know that. But of course, the one time we get at home is when we might have our worst quarterback pretty much in team history. Yeah, we've always had good quarterbacks. Jim McMahon, Steve Young, Ty Detmer, who won the Heisman, Taysom Hill. Who else? I swear we've had like 2 others. But anyway, Zach Wilson, I think, could be an NFL quarterback if he gets a chance and stays healthy. Taysom Hill, he would have been a drafted quarterback if he stayed healthy. Tanner Mangum would have been a pretty dang good college player, if not a late NFL draft pick, if Taysom Hill stayed healthy, because that just kind of, he had all the momentum and then it stopped when Hill came back. And then he never picked it up. He got benched last season. He's gone now. I like Wilson a heck of a lot better, but yeah. Anyway, the refs suck. I just wanted to make that clear. Refs suck. Refs are the most evil human beings on planet Earth. Like, honestly. They are evil when they're costing teams games. You could argue that, oh, maybe we shouldn't have beat Utah. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have beat Toledo. But there's no way you can argue that if at least one of those calls, one of those last 3 calls that really shaped the game went BYU's way, we would have probably won. Like, honestly, like, I've said that so many times. Even the targeting one, like, a guy gets thrown out of the game. They're now to their backup, and we're, instead of on the 15, we're on the 7. They take the shot to the end zone, make a pass interference call. Maybe it's in the end zone that time, so it's either on the 2 or, like, the 3 or 4. Like, 2, 3, or 4. Like, literally, it would just be the same thing, just in different sequences. But, like, seriously, I can't understand why refs suck. Yeah. So just see you guys next time. Just know, that if you're the NCAA watching this, know how pissed off all of really just BYU fans, like every other college has at least decent college, some bad, some bad, some good, some bad to their favor, some bad to the other favor. We've had maybe 2 this entire season, and it's really just holding. Seriously, pass interference, targeting. I'm so okay. I just have to say this really fast. I have horrible memories about targeting. BYU Utah, probably 2016, 17. That was the worst game. That is the worst game I've ever seen officiated. This was just one of them. The Utah game was the worst officiated game. Back-to-back targetings that weren't exactly amazing calls. One of them in the chest. Other one in the shoulder. One of them was our NFL. I mean, he's not amazing in the NFL, but NFL safety, Kai Nakua. Just saying that. He's in the NFL now. Yeah. They throw him out. We lose on a failed 2-point conversion, but though they're back to back, they had a 3rd down. It's targeting. Oh, it's an automatic 1st down. Another targeting. So now they're at the 30, inside the 30. They scored a touchdown, and I mean we didn't hardly have time, but we scored somehow. I can't even remember how we scored, but we didn't get the 2-point conversion and lost. So now 2 of the past 3 or 4 Utah games has been decided by the referees. Evil. Absolutely evil. I can't say that enough. Evil. See you guys next time. Just refs suck. Ugh. Boo. I just had to do that. Boo. Refs suck.